now is pop these 2 screws for the top cover. I honestly started freaking out because I didn't think I had a Allen key small enough to go in there, but looks like it's just a 3mm. I had to search real hard for this one. It's pretty crazy. I honestly just want to get the carburetor done today, just so, you know, tomorrow when all the parts show up, I'm able to just knock everything out. There you go. Pop this cover off. The only thing I don't feel good about is that the diaphragm, I had to reuse the little O-rings that was in there. On the parts list right here, I went to Kawasaki and I ordered the parts that are marked red right here. And here, let's see, this is the diaphragm right here. And I got this part, but I think they put in the wrong part number because it didn't fit. It's this one right here, but this is way too big. Those O-rings are super small, so I had to reuse the old ones. They didn't look bad. They still look in good condition, so I'm just gonna run it. Everything else I basically got. User gasket for this top cover right here that I just took off. Let's get back to that right here. Pop this screw out. See what we're working with. It's that gasket right there. Honestly, doesn't look too dirty. Yeah, they were definitely in here. For a fact, this guy took everything apart. Reason why, because this screw is not the right one. I was looking at a YouTube video and the OEM screw, the original screw that came right here, was like a Torx bit, and that's not a Torx bit. So, and it was actually a security Torx bit, so it was a Torx bit with a hole in the middle. Yeah, so they definitely were inside here. And I mean, the car, honestly, the bike ran all right. You know, the only thing was a bogging issue, which I'm pretty sure was this. So technically speaking, if I put this back in there, it should still run right. You know, I think I messed with the air fuel mixture screw a little bit and the idle screw, so starting it might be, or not starting it, but idling might be kind of off. But you know, that's something you can fix once you got it on the bike and stuff. You know, it's something you gotta just kind of mess with. Everything else doesn't look too bad. Definitely got some stuff in there, but it doesn't look too bad. So let's hit it with the brake part cleaner. Right. Let's see if we can take out this old gasket. Ugh. How am I going to take this out? Let's see if this small Allen can help me. Nope. I got a knife. There we go. Once this like gasket starts wearing out, it's not even like plastic anymore. It's just like a hard plastic. So, oh fudge. There you go. I know I'm complaining a lot, but honestly, this is pretty fun. Whole new learning experience, and I really enjoyed it. I got my AirPods in right now. I'm listening to music and, you know, working on the bike, learning new things. Pretty cool, honestly. That's what life's about. Learning new things every day, pushing yourself. Cool, so got that all cleaned out. Grab this new gasket right here. Put that on there. Make sure it's inside the grooves. Just go over with your finger. Just want to make sure that's in the grooves. This thing wants to have it leaking air or something. I think the best bet would have to be installing this upside down. Just like that. Cool. That is on there. Put these Allens back in it. And guys, I think we're done with the carburetor. Wow. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be worse. But I guess we'll find out when I put it on the bike, right? You know, that's gonna be when we're gonna find out if I did a good job or not. You know, so oh well, only one way to find out. You know, hopefully tomorrow the parts come in and that should be it. So, yep. All right, so I'm basically almost done. Well, I'm actually done putting the carb on, but I ran into another issue. So this issue that I'm running into now is the hose clamp. It's honestly not a big issue, but the hose clamp, I lost a freaking screw that goes on here. So this hose clamp just kind of goes right there. And it's a really small screw. It goes in there. And I lost it. And the funny part is I saw it somewhere over here on the ground, I think like 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, that looks important. But then I didn't even grab it. I just kind of left it on the floor and now I can't find it. So, cool part is I got the carburetor on there now. So, she's almost done, basically. A few things I got to tighten up. But yeah, she's almost done. Tomorrow at work, I'm going to try to find a screw for this. And should be it for that. Hopefully tomorrow the parts come and I'm able to start it up. Actually, you know what? While I'm doing this, while I'm here, I might as well just fill the coolant. So I'll do that and that should be it for the night. All right, perfect, guys. So back over here working on the bike. Last video we left off with me not having me losing the little screw for this hose clamp for the carburetor. So I got one at my job. So let's install it real quick. Alrighty guys, so got the carb back on it. As you can see there, she's all set to go. That's it. Now all I have to do is put the air box back in it, put the exhaust on it, and should be almost there. Yep, everything looks good. So keep you guys updated. I mean, exhaust I can actually do right now. Let's see. Should just go through here. Just like that. Gotta bend it a little bit. There you go. Nice. So then there's a bracket right here. This bracket is gonna go on the air box over there. I'll show you guys once I get to that point. Before I get any farther, I just want to double check the carburetor, make sure that everything looks good on it. All the hoses are connected. Everything's where it's supposed to be. If everything checks out, then we can start putting the air box on it. So, yep, everything looks good. Let me do that real quick. All right, so looks like I got it on there now. A few lines are in the way, as you can see. air intake or air boxes on there. Let's see if we can push this down a little bit. Perfect. All right. The way the air box just mounts is if where is it? I just had it right here. Screw, push this in. Try to do this with one hand. Push that in. Push that in. It's gonna hold it in place. Double check the carb one more time before I start tightening stuff down. Yep, she's on there. So, alrighty guys, so oil drain plug is tightened up. I just gotta tighten up this oil filter cap. I ordered up the spring for this, but I mean it was running before it, so I'm just gonna put oil in it and start it. We'll see if it even starts with all the stuff that I did to it. And tomorrow when I get the spring, I'll just take off the bolts, and it'll probably leak a little bit of oil, but I'll just put that spring back in there and it should be fine. So I'm gonna put oil in it and she should be ready to start. I'm gonna try to start her, so wish me luck. Alright guys, so I got most of the bike put together, put oil in it. Right now I'm gonna try to put the gas tank in it, but first I gotta run a little bit of this fresh gas that I got inside the gas tank, just because I did wash it, so just in case any water got in there, it'll come out once I pour this fresh gas in there. Pour that in there, close the petcock, put the gas cap back on there, shake it around a little bit, just so if there is any water, just clean it out. After that, open up the petcock. There you go. Just in case there is some water, you know. Last thing I want is water inside a freshly cleaned carburetor. So, I'm not really gonna mount the gas tank. I'm just gonna set it on there. Give me a sec. Let's see. Where's my flashlight? I don't even know. Whatever. Let's see. So I'm gonna run this gas line down through here. The fuel line has to go just like that. I'm not gonna fully clamp it down. I want to leave everything loose. Well, all I want to do is just run some gas in it. Wait, is the petcock on? Nope, it's closed, so put some gas. Cool. You know what? I might as well just use a little bit. Cool. Alright, petcock is off. I'll start it once I'm ready to turn the bike on. Alright, let me see.